Good luck, Aaron. This is gonna zoom in, zoom out, and zoom in. So I have to take after यहाँ pitch, tell ball tracking, ball के पीछे. That's we do minor league, locally.
So welcome back to Church Street Park here as we have a really good T10 game here. It's Assassin versus the 11 Warriors. Lovely shot there down the ground, long off, you won't get there. Maybe just a couple bounces and he'll get the ball and throw it in. Maybe it was a run out chance there at the non-striker's end. They'll pick up two. There's a wild slash at it, but it's through the keeper's end.
आप क्लोज जाके भी बैठ सकते हो, कोई इशू नहीं. You can say hold on, right? काम कैसा था? बिजी था? But keep continuous right here. How far you go when you through the?
University area.
No, कितने दूर गए थे so far? कितने लंबे जाम में?
ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा एयरपोर्ट. इससे दूर.
Alright, so here we are back the
Oh,
T10
oh,
game.
Nasir bhai mere
We are
saath.
introducing Veera Sachin into the commentary box.
Oh, okay, okay. Sorry. मैं भूल गया था कैमरा में. ठीक है.
Sorry guys, we had a mic difficulty. So as we welcome Veera Sachin into the commentary box.
This is my first time ever commentating, but I hope it will be a very good experience.
We also have Tanish Dondre here in the commentary box.
Hey guys.
So
This
we
is
have
Tanish Dongre.
So we have Bhaskar, who's bowled 3 balls, given 3 runs. The 11 Warriors are 7 and 1.3 balls as he runs in for this delivery. It's a flighted delivery. It was a full toss. He's only able to get a single there at deep in wicket.
That's got to be frustrating. He knows he could get more.
So here they are. They're 1.4, 8 runs in. As he comes down the track, the short pitch delivery, you can only hit it back to the bowler. And they're 8 runs in 1.5. As he has a slash at that, he's got it through the covers. It should be 4 and is 4, so that'll be the first boundary for the 11 Warriors. That comes off the bat of Sarvesh. And Bhaskar Pedrini has given 8 runs in 1 over. And the 11 Warriors are 12 and 2 overs.
That's a lovely shot. He just got too short there. Just slashed it through the covers. It's a nice shot there.
It's going to be interesting to see here whether they're going to use their youth players. They do have a couple of youths in the team, including Darsh and Vishnu Muthuraman and Veera Sachin Kumar. So here we have Funny Reddy, who's given 4 runs in the first over, running in to bowl a second over. There's a short delivery, he only got some bat on it. He'll get a run at fine leg. There's a chance at the bowler's end, and he misses. Had to have been a direct hit, and he's missed the opportunity there, and they'll get through for a single.
Well, you got to get those chances there. You won't get a lot of them. Run out could have changed the game in the previous game. You need to get those. You don't know what the batsman could score in the end.
Yeah, they definitely had a couple of those chances here. They didn't make use of the opportunity. So that's something they definitely have to do here. As they're still working on some field placements as they put a long on in place as he runs in. Short ball, he doesn't get any bat on that.
Short ball just sits up on the pitch.
That will be the first bounce
Plays
there.
so early on it, just a wet pitch, just sticks up on it.
Runs in again. Floated up. Plays on the back foot, doesn't get any run there, straight to backward point. He runs in here, it's short, and he gets it through the covers there. It should be a 2. And they will make it a 2. That's a good shot through the covers, a little bit short. He pounced on it, cut it through the covers. They'll pick up 2 there. And he's clean bowled him there. He just had a wild swing at it, the batsman. And Sarvesh is clean bowled. Just had a wild swing. His head was in the air. And his stumps are all over the ground now.
Feel like, you know, the noise.
And the new batsman is Aditya Gupta. It's a very explosive batsman.
He opened last game, but now he's been coming. He came 1 down here.
Let's see what he can do.
He can definitely hit the big shot. And let's see how he plays this situation. His team is 15 for 1 and 2.5. And Zaid, he's bowling pretty well here. 5 balls, 3 runs, 1 wicket here.
Adi Gupta.
We definitely have to see how we'll play this situation. As we have commentary, Abdullah Shah will be entering the commentating box. So what are your thoughts on this game so far, Abdullah?
It's going smoothly. Big hitter in now. Let's see what happens right here. It's a slow pitch. Just got done playing here. So, experience. Young, experienced kid. I don't know how that makes sense, but that's what he is.
Short ball. He doesn't really hit that. He just defends it. Trying to get the feel for the pitch here.
Kind of a backyard for Adi here. Aaron, well known for his hitting, so they have batting. Let's see.
And
This run in Yorker Len. He finds a single there, Aaron. Just be cut down to a 1.
they're going quite slow right now, just 16 and 3.1 overs. They're going to need a lot more runs to have a chance of winning this game.
Taha as he runs in here. Oh, that is a peach. That is an absolute perfect delivery, just nipping away, and Adi couldn't do anything about that. I'm sure no one could have done anything about that. Taha, he's bowled really well last match, and looks like he should continue his form here.
That's
He's
just
bowling to a very experienced batsman, Aditya Gupta, and Aaron Buddha on the other end. So let's see how he handles this.
It's a very beautiful length to bowl. Just getting that little straightening off the pitch. That's lovely bowling from Taha. As he runs in again to Aditya Gupta, still 0 off 2.
Again, a really good delivery here. They'll get the single. It does beat point. It'll only be 1. That is a no ball actually. The umpire has called a no ball, so it will be a free hit to Aaron Buddha. This could get the momentum flowing.
Yeah, they really need to put this away. This is what gets them the momentum. Just one boundary here could change the run rate completely.
And he hits it in the air.
Shot.
There's a deep wicket there, but it's one bounce to them. It was a free hit delivery. They kept the field the same. They only kept their 3 men out. So they didn't really change the field because it was a free hit. But he does get that. I know he makes it a single though.
They have to get moving here. 10 overs goes by in a blink of an eye. They really have to get moving here.
He runs in for that delivery again. Just nipping away there. Aditya has a big swing at it. And he doesn't get any bat on it.
That's just beautiful. That's so good to see.
So the start is a little bit slow from the 11 Warriors as he runs in again. And he has a big swing that's straight up in the air. Point is calling for it. And he puts it down. He didn't even get near the ball. He didn't even hit his hand there. And Aditya gets a life. The fielding has been a little bit off today. A couple of runouts were missed. And now a big drop on Aditya. He was playing pretty slow. He went for the big shot. And he's put it down. It went pretty far in the air. But it should have been taken.
Yeah, you got to take those. I mean, when they're 20 in 3.5 overs, you want to take every chance you can get. Just keep them to as low as possible. They should be looking to contain them to about 50 runs, and you need to catch those to do so.
Yeah, and again, that was just a little bit outside off. He has a flash at it, and this is a pretty good over from Taha, despite the no ball. Just 5 runs off it, and a drop chance of Aditya. How costly could that be in the end game? So this pitch since the beginning has been a little bit tougher to play on so far. So it's going to be more low scoring as we get on through this T10. And Zain will be the bowler. He's bowled a brilliant first over. 1 over 3 runs, 1 wicket here. And he'll be coming in, trying to continue. And sure, just came in a bit. They say no to the single there. Who's straight to point.
Tucked away, try to get one. I don't think that was a run there, just straight to the fielder. You got to get the gaps to get those singles there.
Yeah, they have gotten a pretty slow start here. 4.1 overs, 20 for 1, 11 Warriors. Aditya Gupta is 2 off 6, so he'll be looking to get off the mark. Not get off the mark, but he'll be looking to get those boundaries, which he does. Is slower, and he digs it out for a single. The covers was on 30, so it was a pretty easy single there. It was a good ball too by Zain.
4.2 overs, it doesn't seem like a lot, but you know, in a 10 over game, that's half the innings. They really have to get moving here.
Yeah, this is a T10. So he runs it again slower, and he has a wild swing at that.
Just misses it completely.
This is again brilliant bowling from Zain. He's only given up 4 runs. And it's 1.3, so this is turning out to be a pretty good spell.
Sassen's right on top here.
And
And
11
Zain
Warriors.
leading the charge.
Sorry. And the 11 Warriors, they really need to get moving here. So he runs in here. Short, again swings at it. Doesn't get any bat on it.
It'll be called a wide there.
So it looks like the batsmen are getting a little bit frustrated as the start is slow. It's not an easy pitch to play on, but this is a T10. And are already only 4.3 overs. They're at 22. Really got to get moving here. Zain runs in. Pitched up. Doesn't get a single there either, so another dot ball. This is beautiful cricket here.
It's just choking. They're just choking and choking. They're trying everything. They're getting frustrated. They're coming down the track.
As he runs in. He has slash to covers. Oh, it was a good effort there. If he had gotten it, there could have been a run now, and a misfield in the deep by the youngster there will allow the 2.
He's a very good fielder. He's just so quick in the field, and that should not have been 2 there from a fielder like him.
Still a last ball. Can he finish it off strong here, Zayn? He's bowled so well so far. 1.5, 7 runs, 1 wicket. As he is running in for his last delivery here to Aaron. Slower one again, and just for a single there to long on. Some very good cricket from Zayn, taking the pace off. He knows that this pitch is a little bit slower, and he's making the batsmen generate the pace themselves. Very smart, not giving any pace to them.
I think when something goes to the outfield like that, you have to go for 2. Especially if you're 25 and 5, you just have to go anything in the deep, anything right or left to the fielder. That should be 2.
I definitely agree with Danish here. They should have pushed hard for that. They were just jogging for the single. Push hard, put the pressure on the fielder in the deep. And if there's a little fumble, they should have definitely converted that.
We saw it last game. The 2s are what made the difference there. Not a lot of boundaries scored in the chase, but the 2s made the difference.
Yeah, it's definitely right here. So the pressure is on these batsmen. They're only 25 and 5 overs. At this rate, they'll only get 50. So they definitely got to speed up. We know they both can hit. Aaron Buddha and Aditya Gupta. They're definitely big hitters of the ball here. And they definitely need to get going here. We know they can do it as well. He runs in here. Again, a wild swing at it. This is just showing you how difficult the pitch is. They both are very good players, but they're not able to get bat on ball here.
Just that little nip. Just that little nip outside. That's what's doing the trick. That's what's getting them the dot balls here. And you can see they're getting frustrated. The swings are starting to become harder.
Yeah, I definitely sense a wicket coming here. They definitely are just trying to swing at it here. As he runs in again, Taha comes down, and it just doesn't carry there. Couple of bounces. Didn't go for the catch down there. I don't think it would have been a catch there, but still the pressure is building here, and they have to go for big shots. We know Adi and Aaron can hit them, but Taha is also a very experienced bowler himself. It's going to be a good contest out here. Runs in, it's high in the air. Wicketkeeper's getting under it, it's not easy. And he takes the catch. I sense the wicket coming, and a lot of pressure on. And Aditya Gupta has to go.
It's a huge wicket there. Adi Gupta, we know damage he can do. We know the damage he can do. And, 5 overs left. I think he could have gone for a big one here.
They had to go for it. They really couldn't do anything else. There was a lot of pressure on them. This is great bowling, taking the pace off by Taha. Looks like it's going to be a little bit low scoring here, looking at the pitch here. And Adi, he just got a top edge there. He just swung at it. And he has to go now. Be pretty disappointed here. Aaron too, he has to get moving here. And in comes Karthikeya Jagadish. It's going to be very interesting how he handles the situation. He's a pretty cool guy himself. Played for Morrisville Cardinals, bowled exceptionally well. Has also batted a bit, batted also exceptionally well here. He's a very cool guy. It'll be very interesting to see how he approaches this situation. Will he go for it? Will he look to take singles and doubles? That's something he does very well, hitting it in the deep and running too.
Other team also, batting team also.
Yeah, he's played for Cardinals. He has a lot of experience. He's a great batsman.
But Aaron Buddha will be on strike now. And he hits that. Should be 1 there. Karthikeya wants it 2, but Aaron says no there. You already see the impact Karthikeya is making. He always looks for that 2. He always pushes for the first one. He always looks for that 2. He always pushes the other batsman at the other end.
I'd love to see the youngster Darsh Gupta come in and bowl here. He's solid on slow pitches. Once he hits that length, he can really do some damage. And when the score is only 27 for 2, I think they can try something here.
I definitely agree here. Darsh, he is pretty good. My U15 teammate. He's only 13, but he also bowls very well, especially on the slow pitches. He can definitely make an impact here. But he is going to have to bowl to Karthikeya and Aaron here. Staha, he runs in here. Oh, that's a very, very good ball. It was going away. Karthikeya could not get any bat on that. Oh, it will be signaled to wide, so just outside the line there. Pretty late call by the umpire.
That's a tough call. Keeper wasn't happy with it. Bowler looked a little bit frustrated. It's hard to tell, though. It's very good movement off the pitch, though.
He is getting
Excellent
some
bowling.
movement. Again, he's bowled a pretty good spell so far. It looks like there was some people walking in the back there. Looks like it was a car there with the lights on. So Staha runs in. Again, hit up in the air. And that's going to be 4 there. Oh, so it's not going to be 4 there. It didn't go. Tough to see, and they get that 2 there. Third man will cut it off. I think it was Dursh there in the deep. He
That's
does
it.
well to cut it to a 2.
I think they have to keep the pressure on from here. Once Karthikeya Jagadish gets going, it's going to be tough to get him out. But with 4 overs remaining, I think it's still possible.
Yeah, Staha, he runs in for his last delivery. Again, a very good ball and taken. He's just tipped it to the fine leg fielder. And it just almost popped out. But he grabs the catch, and Karthikeya Jagadish has to go for 2. That is a massive wicket. Taha ends the spell very well. 2 overs, 2 wickets, 2 big wickets. And he's only given 10 runs. And the 11 Warriors, they are in big trouble here. 6 overs, 30 runs, 2 wickets. They're playing slow and have lost their main man. Only man there is Aaron Buddha here. He's struggling to score some quick runs here, and this is going to be very interesting how the new batsman approaches the situation. A lot of pressure on him as well.
Yeah, that is a massive wicket. That's the type of guy you want batting right through the innings. Getting you those runs every over, and now that he's gone, the 11 Warriors will struggle here. About 4 overs to go. Let's see what they can do. It's not looking too good. I would hope they would get to about 50 runs here. Something defendable. And the new batsman is Vitun.
So they are going to introduce a spinner here. See, he runs in here. It's floated, and he has a big swing at that. Keep it wicket. Will cut that to a 2. Maybe a run out there. The throw was a little bit far. Could have been a run out if there was a better throw there. So here they are pushing for the 2s. They know how important they are. Singles are not going to cut it here. You need those 2s.
Yeah, that's good intent. That's what you like to see. 2s in the outfield. 2s. Just keep getting those 2s.
But you have to
That's
be
what's
pretty
going to change
careful.
the game.
But you do have to be pretty careful here. Reckless running could get you run now. It's a poor throw by Zayn there. And a good throw could have been out. Saw he is looping it. Just like that one is looped. He comes down.
Misfield.
And a misfield that short wicket gets them that one. This is not what you want here. You want to save those singles. You want to be very electric in that field. You want to put the pressure on the batsman. But you're just giving it away if you give the misfields. You're taking the pressure off the batsman. That's not what you want here.
When you're on top, you got to stay on top. You can't give them an inch. That means
He's a very good
100% in the
batsman.
field, 100% with the ball. You got to restrict them. 33 and 6.2. They should be looking
That
to
guy-
restrict them at around 40, 45.
Yeah, and Aaron, he can hit the big shot. We know that for sure. And this off spinner, Saya Nubrendi, he is floating it. So he aired, and he's definitely going to go for the big shot. He was trying, he wasn't really connecting, but we know he's going to go for the big shot because he definitely can as he runs in here. This one's much quicker. Big, small appeal there. They knew it was high. They know it's gone to the umpire. Doesn't even look at it.
That's a good changeup. That's a good changeup. When you know the batsman loves it slow and loopy, you speed it up. That's great bowling there.
He definitely would want the change of pace here as he runs in again. Looped, and he launches it up in the air. And it'll be a 4 or a 6. It was right in the gap. That's going to go all the way for a 6. So that was a beautiful shot. This one he looped in. Vitun just pounced on that one and got it for all the way. Got it for a big maximum. This is what they need. This could be the momentum they needed.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Just tossed it up a little fuller than normal and just launched it over the top for 6. It's a great shot.
It's going to be good, interesting to see how he bowls here. He might change the pace. He might bowl a little bit quicker. He probably will. And he does loop it up again, and he goes for the big shot. High in the air. I think it's all the way. It is all the way. So back-to-back 6s there. He didn't bowl it quicker. He still went looped. He was right in the slot, and Vitun. Back-to-back 6s for him.
That's gone even farther than the last one there. What a shot that is. That went almost to the moon there. Lovely shot. Just tossed it up. Now you can see why he sped it up as his first ball did with But he's just bowling a little too full, allowing him to clear the foot and swing with all his might.
Yeah, you got to bowl for dots here. You have to bowl a little bit quicker. As that one is a little bit quicker. Yorker Lent dug out. He'll get a single there. Covers was at the 30, so he'll sneak that single.
That's better bowling there. Speeding up the pace, not allowing him to have a big backlift.
And a good over there. They've got 16 runs from the 11 Warriors. 16 from it, and this is what they need. This is the momentum. As drinks will be brought on the field, the 7 overs, the message that will probably be given. It's probably just to go after it. There's 3 overs to go. 60 would be respectable here, but they'll be looking to get more. They'll be looking at least 70.
Three overs left. They got to get as many as they can. They'll be looking to 70. Another big over like that, that could really put the momentum in their favor here.
Over.
And the spinner hasn't really worked. They'll be looking to bring a pacer back, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it looks like they still have gone for spin. We'll see how he bowls. He just has to bowl a little bit quicker through the air, and that will be the key here. If you loop it up, then that's just tempting the batsman. Both of these batsmen, Vitun, as we've seen it right now, Aaron Buddha, he can hit the big shot. Both of them. So you gotta bowl a little bit quicker through the air. As it will be the youngster Darsh Gupta into the attack here. So they decided to go with him. I think he's a good option on this pitch here. Bowls a little bit slower. Spin, as we see, didn't work. So it's going to be interesting to see how he bowls. He just has to bowl his normal thing. He bowls a good Yorker. He bowls well in the death. He has a little bit of pressure on him. This is his first over in the T10, so it's going to be interesting to see how he bowls and how he approaches this.
Yeah, this is a very good change from the captain. Darsh Gupta, he's so good. He just bowls that right length.
Sorry again for the plain interruption. You can continue.
Yeah, as I was saying, he bowls such a good length. He gets that movement that the Pacers were getting in the beginning of the innings. And this is a very good move from Assassins here.
As Darshi runs and he comes down, he hits it to long on. It should only be 1. They're gonna push for 2 maybe. The throw is in pretty quick. That's some good fielding there in the deep.
Oh dear,
They
you
only
gotta
pick
put
up
pressure
1.
on the fielders. That should have been 2 there. Straight down the ground to the right of the fielder. That should have been 2 there.
Yeah, that's what something they need to do. They have to put pressure on the fielder. They have to show the intent for the 2, that to push harder for the first one. As Darsh Gupta, as he runs in here. Again, the Yorker length, which he's looking for. They're pushing hard for the 2. It should be 2. They're running.
Oh dear, it's a misfield.
It's a misfield in the deep. This is what me and Tanisha were talking about. Put the pressure on the fielder. They'll give you your misfields. They'll give you the twos. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, once they see you running hard, all they'll be focused on is throwing the ball, and that's when the misfields happen.
Exactly. As Darsh is bowling pretty well here. He's going to look for that Yorker length, which he always looks to hit. He does hit it, and he clips it down the leg. It could be 4. I don't know if it's going. It won't go. Looking for the 3. Vitun. Aaron Buddha says no. So, cuts it down to 2. This is the fielding you need here.
Good start from Darsh. I'd love to see him hitting that length, though. He'll get the movement just like Taha did earlier.
So the field now, they do have a third man. They have a sweeper. They do have a long off, a long on, and a deep in wicket. So those are 5 outfielders as Darsh comes in here. Again, he hits it straight up. It's straight up. The keeper's getting underneath it and takes out the other one. And Darsh gets his first wicket here. It's a big wicket of Aaron Buddha. He wasn't really able to get off here. And Aaron Buddha has to go. It just has a wild swing at it. And Darsh gets his first wicket. And the keeper gets his second catch.
Yeah, that's a brilliant ball from Darsh. Just enticing the big slog sweep. And it's, unfortunately, there was a top edge. And it goes straight up in the air.
This is why I was saying that Darsh could be pretty deadly here. He pulls that slower length, and on this pitch, this could be very good. This is exactly what you need.
Another attacking batsman here.
And he does hit that Yorker length. As we do have Abdullah back in the commentary box, along with Shravan. Hey guys.
What's happening? So 51 for 4 and 7.4. The 11 Warriors are going for the par score earlier. This pitch is not easy to play on.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's a difficult wicket to bat on. It's a little damp.
In the air, they just get one for that. Great fielding there. It's not easy to field under the lights here at Church Street.
Yeah, the lights definitely get in your eyes when you're trying to catch a high one over there. You see a lot of drop catches because of that under lights.
IJ bowling well. He's bowling to the strength. Let's see what happens. Last ball of the over. Oh, good ball, good ball. Knowing the batsman was going to just go for it. That's a great ball to end the over. 52 for 4 at the end of 8.
I think with 2 overs left, they'll be just looking to get as many as they possibly can. They'll look to get around 75 to 80 runs. That'll be a game.
I think anything over 70 on this field is a good score. Because earlier 80 runs were chased on the last ball of the innings. It was very hard. So let's see what happens here. There's a bowling change. Let's see.
Yeah, obviously the spinner comes off. Didn't really work out for them. The 2 back-to-back sixes. They've decided to bring a pacer on.
I think so. It looks like a pacer. Funny ready. Oh, he already bowled an over. Very good over. 4 runs for. So let's see what happens in this over. Warriors with 6 wickets in hand. They're gonna go all guns blazing here.
Vitun on strike. 14 off 6.
Oh, what a shot. Oh, he popped it right in the air.
It's gone straight up. Mix up between the fielders.
Oh, what a
It's gone.
catch. What a
second
catch.
chance. It's gone straight up in the air. Took so long to come back down. And he's got it on the second try. Vitun has to go.
Warriors lose a wicket at the crucial time.
Wicket in the death is not what you want here, especially a batsman going at a strike rate of 14 off 6. You don't want a wicket here.
It's been good bowling by Assassins here. Taking the pace off the ball, letting the batsmen do the hard work, not giving them anything free.
And the new batsman will be Shwetan Srinivasan.
MS Dhoni of TCL is in.
He can hit some balls here. Just 11 deliveries remaining.
And I want to see him get a hold of one here. The bucket hat. Both of the batsmen, old school. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Swethan approaches this. Is he going to go for it? Let's see if he can connect a few here. It's not going to be easy here on tertiary. Good balls. It's a full length delivery. He just dug it out there and gets a single to shorten the wicket here. And Swethan will be on strike. Ajay, he's built a pretty good over so far.
Last ball of the over. I would say that Swethan will look for a boundary here. Get as much as they can on the board. They have a good bowling lineup, so. Oh, what a swing. Straight to the fielder. Good job in the deep. Restricting that to 1 run. So single off the. There's one more ball to go.
But the 11 Warriors now, they're pushing for the 2s, which is good. They're running the first one hard. That's what you need here. It's a big outfield. He runs in, and it stays low there, and just a dot ball there.
Yeah, swinging a miss, head all over the place. Man like Abdullah Shah out there, not knowing what he's doing. Got a little crowd out here tonight. It's a beautiful cricket weather. Shot straight to deep cover. They did not push for 2.
That's some good cricket from Aryan Gotkar in the deep. He saved a couple of 2s before, and he does well on this occasion as well.
Aryan Gotkar, one of the best players for the youth team in TCO. He's in form this year. Yeah, better watch out for this kid. Can put the ball away at any ground. Feel like this game's gonna go to the last over.
Swethan gets it past that extra cover fielder who's inside the ring. It should be a 2. It was right in the gap. It will be a 2. Long off gets around.
Comfortable 2 for the Warriors.
Yeah.
One run shot.
That will be the over. That will be a good spell by Funny. He's both 2 overs, 8 runs, and took 1 wicket. It's a pretty economical spell.
Okay, so there was a 1 run short here. So, even though they ran 2, only 1 of them counts. Missed it by probably like an inch.
Yeah, and that is some good umpiring there. Counting those 1 shorts. As we have Tarish back into the commentary box.
And it's the last over for the 11 Warriors. It's Darsh Gupta to bowl again. So
He runs in here. Just comes down the track. He completely misses it. That's some good bowling by Darsh.
It's good bowling. He's just not worrying about pace. He's just bowling the right line and length. Letting the batsman do what he wants to do. He keeps his line and length straight.
Yeah, exactly. He does always hit that Yorker length, which he always hits in our youth league here as he runs in again. Again, the Yorker length, and he swings at it. It should be one to long on. They're gonna push. And that's a very good fielding by the man in long on. He sprinted in, and he cut that 2 there. They were pushing very hard, the batsmen, but despite pushing hard, they could not get the 2.
Yeah, that's good intent. Just running the first one hard. You know, you don't always have to run 2, but running the first one very hard is important.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need here. With 4 more balls left in the innings, you need to get as many runs as you can. Darsh's kept his cool so far. He's a cool guy. Bowls well under pressure here. And he's been doing well so far.
And it's Darsh Gupta to Shwetan Srinivasan.
He comes down.
the
He's
track.
a big swing at that. He should cut it. It's a run out there, but the throw unfortunately was to keeper's end, which is a long way down. Was it to bowlers? Maybe they had a chance, but the throw is also pretty far from the keeper. So they do get the 2 pretty comfortably. Shwetan, he is pushing hard here.
That's what you want to see in the last over. Just a real push for the runs, for anything you can scavenge. That's lovely running.
There are 3 balls left in the innings, so Darsh runs in. He bowls that good length there. He gets it over covers. It should be 1. It is 1. They don't push. Shwetan just says no there and leaves it on the Mithun, who's striking at a 200 strike rate. And we'll see if he can hit some big ones here. The last 2 balls.
The general strategy to Darsh has been to come down the track, just eliminate anything the pitch can do. And it's worked out not that well. They haven't gotten any bounders this over, just getting 1s and 2s to the deep.
He has a massive swing at that, and he raises his finger, so it looks like he's edged that one there. Darsh Gupta gets his 2nd wicket. It's been a pretty good spell so far. And Darsh, he gets his 2nd one, the second to last ball. Vitun played a pretty good cameo here, sorry. And he has to go. And the next batsman in will be Jai Prakash Moses. Oh, sorry, it'll be Jai Prakash Moses who got out.
And it'll be Anand Guram, the next batsman in. No helmet, just like the previous 2 batsmen. And just to face the last ball of the innings. Wonder what his strategy will be.
And Darsh runs in with the last delivery. It has a massive swing and it's high in the air, should be taken. And is dropped in the last second. He had it in his hand. Dropped in the last second. It was a sitter there. He got around to it. He caught it very high. He caught it way above his head. And he puts it down. Darsh. It ends a pretty good spell from Darsh. 2 overs, 12 runs. Could have been 3 wickets on the last ball. That is some good bowling by the youngster.
And the 11 Warriors end with 62 for 6 in 10 overs. With the start they've got, they should be happy with this score. They should feel some fire to defend this score here. 62 for 6 after being 25 and 5.
Yeah, this really never got going much.
Actually, T10 is not enjoyable.
Here the summary of the batting. No one really got off. Aaron and Sarvesh opened. None of them could really get the innings moving. They were playing at a pretty slow striker. Aditya Gupta came in too, couldn't get the ball away. Kartikeya came in, also got out. Vitun played a pretty good cameo, 19 off 10. And Jayaprakash and Shwetan getting out towards the end. And it was not a bad batting from the 11 Warriors, but they could have maybe gotten more, especially with the lineup they had. Bowling will have Tanish do it here.
And the bowling has been very good. We saw Taha Shahid at the top, 2 overs, 10 runs with 2 wickets. Then we saw Darsh Gupta at the end, 2 overs, 12 runs, 2 wickets, and almost a 3rd wicket there. And look at that, the highest economy has been 16, but the general economy has been very good, keeping them to 62 for 6 in 10 overs.
Yeah. And we'll join you back for the next innings, which will be in 5 minutes. Welcome back to Church Street Park here, as the 11 Warriors have scored 62 for 6 in their 10 overs, and we have Hanif coming in to bowl the first over.
And we have Hamad Siddiq to open the batting. He's a teammate of mine. He's very explosive at the top. We've seen some brutal innings from him where he's just completely wiped out the opposition. And let's see if he can do that today in today's chase.
As he runs in for the first delivery. And some outward movement there, and that'll be over point. It should pick up 2. That will be 2. So that's some good start, and an underarm throw from the man there. Not sure why, but
That point to an injury of some sort. But a good start from Hamad.
so it's gonna be interesting to see how they're gonna approach the batting. It's only 62, and that's just a run of ball. So we don't know if they're gonna go for the big hits or they're gonna look for the single double. It's gonna be up to the Assassins, and we're gonna see how they're gonna do.
You know, I think the plan of attack for Assassin should be for the first 5 overs, just keep going running ball, get those singles and doubles, put the odd bad ball away.
As he comes down here, and Namish there with the misfield, youngster there, and they'll pick up 2 there. Could have been a 3 there, but they're not really showing much intent with the running.
He shouldn't feel too disheartened about that. He needs to move on. There's 9 overs to go and some bowling as well. So keep your head up, Namish.
As he runs in here, he's getting some outward movement as we've seen throughout the innings here. And they do have a secondish slip for that Nick. He does send a lot of people to slip, does Hanif. So,
No, it's only been 3 balls, but we've seen a very clear difference here. The intent to run has been great. From ball 1, they've been getting 2s, and a quick single right in the infield. That's great stuff. Cannot take a target like this too easy because it could all go haywire if a few wickets fall. And that's great intent from the Assassins.
as Hanif runs in here. And this one comes a little bit in, and they still have been taking singles. They have taken another one. Running has been brilliant so far. They got 6 from these first four deliveries here. And
Yeah.
this is all they really need. Looking at the total, they don't need to go for any big shots. It's a pretty big ground. You hit in the gap, get the singles and doubles. This chase should be pretty straightforward. I know the pitch isn't easy, but that's all you really need to do here.
I think the plan is pretty clear. Hamad needs to up the scoring while Naresh just keeps rotating the strike, bats through the innings, make sure no collapse happens. And
Yeah,
it's very smart from Assassins.
Yeah, it's definitely what we need to do. Make sure there's no collapse here. Runs in and he swings at it. And that is put down by the fielder, Karthikeya Jagadish there. It was a pretty valiant effort there. Diving forward, it was pretty tough. I think he maybe misjudged it in the beginning.
Cracking shot right in the gap. Don't know if you can call that a catch, but it was very close.
Very good effort there, Karthikeya Jagadish. He's a very good fielder. He fielded well in minor league as well. And that's not the type of shot you want to see. It's not really a big chase here. As he swings wildly off that one. Pretty off balance as well. That'll be a dot.
8 off the first.
it is going to be Vidun bowling. He batted pretty well, played a nice little cameo. And now he'll be opening the bowling alongside Hanif. He's bowled a pretty good first over. It's going to be interesting to see how they approach the situation. I think they're going to go for it. I think that's their mentality. It's a bit short. And that was really nothing of a shot. He just put their bat. There's a run out chance at the bowler's end. And he's hit, but the umpire says not out. He's touched it with his hands. That is against some very good umpiring from Vinod Kachaganta. He umpired well so far. And makes a pretty good call there. So that will be not out. Again, another chance in the field. Going back to the ball here, he didn't really try to play a shot. He just put their bat there. It went off the outside edge. They will sneak a single though.
You know, it was the Pacers that did most of the damage in the first 6 overs of the first innings. So it's surprising to see a spinner bowling the second over in the chase.
Yeah, it is an interesting choice here, but we'll see how he bowls here. Because he is bowling a little bit quicker, as we've seen from the first ball. If he continues this could be okay here.
Yeah, I think the key is quick spin.
That's again
Exactly
short
what he's
ball.
doing. Short ball
Was a
put
half
away.
tracker. It should be for it. I don't know if it has the legs, and it just stops before. And they'll pick up 2 or 3. And I think that is a 3. So
It's great running. The intent shown from the get-go. They knew who was fielding there, and they immediately wanted 3. That's great running.
yeah, the running has been pretty good so far.
And Vitun M with his 3rd ball. Just the previous one, just a little too short, pulled away for 3. See how he comes back here.
And they haven't hit a single boundary so far, but look at the score, 12 and 1.2. It just shows you that you don't need boundaries, especially since they only hit 62, so this is what they need. They don't need to go for the big shot. Looks like the batsmen they are. They're not able to get the big shot away though. There's a deep wicket and long on in place as he runs in. And again, it's a good delivery. Looks like it was a drop catch based on the hands on the head. Again, it was a good delivery though.
That's a lovely delivery after a short ball. Normally bowlers overcompensate a little bit, but he's got it right. He has got it right. And it's the complete opposite of what we saw in the first innings when the spinner bowled.
Again, that's a little bit short, and they will get the single.
We'll get this. That was very lucky there. Still continuing to bowl extremely well, just hitting the right length at the right time.
He runs in, floated up, and an under edge. They'll get a single to find leg there.
Yeah, that's a great change of pace too. We saw the floaters getting hit for 6, but when you bowl 3 quicker ones, the batsman starts expecting a fastball. That's when you bring in the slower one, and that's very smart bowling by Vitun.
Yeah, that's what you want here. You want that change of pace. So that's what he's giving. And that's going to make it tough for the batsman, especially on this pitch as he runs in for his last delivery. Again, short. I was wide. He isn't able to find his length here. I don't think it has enough legs. It doesn't have enough legs to go all the way. And they'll pick up 3 for that. And that is a wide. Sorry, it's a wide plus 2 there. So they pick up 3 runs off that delivery. And they'll have to bowl his last ball once again.
He's had such a great over so far. Just a little mistake there.
He comes again. That one, a much better length. They'll sneak a single. Yeah, that's the running they want. And you can't give it away here, especially with the target just above a run a ball. You need to keep it tight here. Can't give those easy runs. They do have a youngster, an under 13 player, Namish Guram. So he's played the first game as well. He hasn't been able to, he hasn't bowled there. He has batted a couple of balls in the end where the game was already out of their reach. It'll be interesting to see if he'll bowl. I don't think he will, because these batsmen are pretty explosive and he does loop the ball, but it'll be interesting to see.
I think they can give him a chance here. It's a pretty big field. Pitch is slow. It could do some help to him. But they have to bowl him as early as possible.
And Hanif, he is continuing. Second delivery. It's a good length there. They played on the back foot. This just shows you the slowness of the pitch. If you had played that back foot on a concrete pitch, you would have gone LBW or bowled. The slowness of this pitch allows you to go back foot on the ball, and they get a single there.
And that's, you can see the plan in effect. That's very good planning. Just one person up the strike rate, the other keep rotating.
And if I was 11 Warriors, I would have the short mid wicket in for the single saving. I would have the cover fielders, short covers in for the single saving. I would try to choke them as much as possible. That's a wide, and that's missed by the keeper. They should pick up 2.
Maybe 3, 1 for the throw.
Probably will if they don't get 3 there, so that's just wide plus 2 there. And Swetha not able to get around and keep that delivery. So again, some looseners here. And this is allowing the Assassins to get some quick runs.
And they're 22 for no loss in just 2.1 overs. I think the key difference has been the intent here. Just making those 1s into 2s, making those 0s into 1s, taking those quick singles in the infield.
Yeah, I definitely agree. They
by the
still haven't hit a
Assassins.
single boundary here. They still are going so good. As a dot ball and a misfield from Hanif. They still don't get a single there. Some good bowling there into that block hole.
Yeah, you just need to keep continuing that if you want to win this game. Now it's about 40 runs needed in about 7.4 overs. Assassins keep doing what they're doing. They should get a pretty comfortable win here.
It's a short ball and it's cut to point. And maybe there was a run out there, maybe, but I think the batsman was in there. It's good attacking fielding.
It's good backup from Namish too.
Some good attacking fielding from the point fielder there. Saving that single. That's what you want here, especially after the start the Assassins have gotten. You want to stop those singles because they only need less than a run of ball from this point. So he runs in here. Wild swing at it. It's pretty close to the edge. But it doesn't get any batter on it. That'll just be another dot ball here. I think the scoring has been a little bit messed up. This has been going on Kartikeya Jagadish's name. In the first innings as well, Darsh Gupta's bowling has not gone to his name. I think there's been some scoring issues here.
Hamad Sadiq 11 off 10.
Yeah, this over is going to Kartikeya Jagadish, but
Just a little scoring issue there.
as he runs in, that was short. Was there to pull from this pitch. Didn't come as quickly. He played that a little bit early, used to those concrete pitches.
He was ready for it too. You saw him go on the back foot as soon as it was released.
Sorry, as we had the flight interruption, but now we're back here.
Yeah, just a change of pace there. That's a good idea, but a little too wide.
It was a good idea, as Danish said. It was a good length there, right on the line. It was a pretty harsh call maybe by the umpire.
It's a strong comeback from the first over.
Yeah, it definitely is here as Hanif. He runs in here, gives room, and that'll just be another dot ball. So that's some good comeback from Hanif there. That's what they want. The 11 Warriors, they need those dot balls here. They really do need them.
Yeah, dot balls are the key, and dot balls create pressure, and pressure creates wickets. And 11 Warriors, they'll be looking to just keep going with this last over's momentum that they've gone. Just keep the pressure on, keep the pressure on. The batsmen will try something. We saw it in the last innings, and it won't change here.
Yeah, as you can see here, they've definitely gotten off to a good start. In 3 overs, they were where the 11 Warriors were in 5 to 6 overs, so that is good. As you can see, it's just dipping on them, the worm chart, sorry. But this is a fast-paced game here. T10, it's only 10 overs. As it's going to be Aditya Gupta here.
Yeah, they have the 11 Warriors. They've managed to pick up 2 of the strongest leg spinners in this area, Aditya Gupta and Kartikeya Jagadish. And a combined of 4 overs from them. This is what's going to change the game.
Yeah, I definitely agree here. It didn't go that well for Aditya Gupta and Kartikeya Jagadish last game. But this game, they're not bowling to as experienced and explosive batsmen. These batsmen, they're not able to get the boundary, but they are able to get those singles and doubles. And as the power play is up here, we do have a long on, a long off, a sweeper, a deep in wicket, and a deep square leg in play. So this is where the batsmen may get the singles and doubles as they were getting. They still haven't hit a single boundary, but they're going at a pretty good pace, 3 overs, 23 runs.
And Adi Gupta, he's been known to just vary the pace on the ball. Just bowl one fast, bowl one slow, bowl one coming in, bowl one going out. That's his game. And in T10, that's what's working here.
Yeah, he does have that very good wrong on the googly. As he runs in, looped up. And that's through point. They say no, would have been risky there if they had gone for the 2.
Good start from Adi Gupta.
But this is all they need, especially with this field spread. They only need those singles and doubles.
Yeah, should just run a ball here. They can't take it easy though.
And that's looped up. Well played. Get a single there, a short third man there.
It's Adi Gupta, this third ball here, coming in to Naresh.
Full toss, and they'll get
Slash
another
to the
single
covers.
there.
They'll get one. Straight to him. No push for 2 there.
And this is good cricket by the Assassins. This is what you want, just a run a ball. Taking a single every ball is fine. And he's clean bowled him there. Going back foot on a front foot ball. He's done this with the Pacers. But that was a ball you definitely had to go front foot with. It was not at all there to go back foot. He goes back foot, tries to late cut it. Just shows the bat at it. Tries to show the bat at the ball. Doesn't get anything. It was a very, very poor shot from Hamad. And he has to go there. Aditya Gupta gets his first wicket in this match. And Assassins are 26 for 1 in 3.4 overs.
Yeah, that's a pretty big wicket. He's been known to do some damage to opposing teams in the T20 TCL League. And the plan shown by him was to just go back and get the singles to third man. Tried to do that on a fuller ball, chopped it on.
Yeah, it wasn't really required there. That shot, you had to go front foot to it. Didn't play the ball properly. He's just looped up. That's what he does to Aditya. He's a wicket taker. And that's exactly what he does here. Take the wickets, break the partnerships. And the batsman here is Zain. He can bat. He definitely can bat. He can hit the big shots. He can play the long innings. He scored 100 versus Stars in the test match against the pink ball. Playing for Eagles. He definitely can bat. He does have the technique, but it's just about singles and doubles here. As we said, you don't really need the big shot. That's what the openers were doing, and they were getting the runs pretty well here, and that's what he needs to do. But he's facing Adi, who spins it into him. going to be a pretty good contest. He does play the big shot, though.
You know, it's a good decision to send in the lefty.
And they do have the slip in play as a short ball. He hits it straight, or it's actually in the gap. They're not going to push for two.
The intent was there, though.
Good work down in the deep by Hanif to cut that to a single.
You know, I think the key goal for Assassins now to win this game is to just keep pushing for the 1s and 2s till about 6 overs when they can push on.
Yeah, it's pitched up and hit towards long off. Just be a 1 there.
They absolutely cannot throw their wickets away here. One more wicket and it could spark a collapse. It'd be disastrous for the Assassins.
As that will be over up. A good over by Aditya Gupta, showing his class here. 1 over 5 runs, 1 wicket.
Just getting the breakthrough for his team. That's very good bowling.
And it's gonna be, looks like it, Kartikeya Jagadish. One of the best leg spinners in the league, bowling in tandem. This could be as a batsman, this could be a very tough spell to get through. But they have to just take the singles. It's not really about the boundaries, as I was saying. It's just about the singles. It's going to be a tough spell, especially if you're the batsman here. But there is Zain, who is a lefty. But both of them are very good googly bowlers, so they will bowl that wrong one. They will deceive you. That's why there was a slip for Adi to the lefty, and that's why they most likely will put one for Zain.
You know, it's Kartikeya Jagadish and Adi Gupta. They're game changers, both with the bat and with the ball.
As he comes,
Tossed
he pitches
up,
it up,
down.
and a misfield. Could have been stopped there. He's a very good fielder. Usually doesn't misfield that. And they get that single to long on. So Zain is on strike. Against the leg spinner, it's going to be interesting to see how he takes this on. And as I said, there is a slip there. So Zain, he's only faced 1 ball. He's got 1 run off it. And Kartikeya comes here. He bowls lots of googlies to lefties. And this one was also a googly. And played to short covers.
Just sat up in the pitch, you saw it. He went back, but his bat was stuck outside.
Yeah.
Ball just stopped on the pitch. That's what you want as a bowler.
Lots of googlies here. This one was a leg spinner. Looped up a little bit there. And they don't push for 2. Straight to long on there.
It's good batting. Knew which way it was turning. For spinners, you always have to play with the turn.
But this game does allow super subs. So you could have a 12th man bowling, as that one is short. And they do manage to sneak 1 there. Square leg was on the 30, so there was always a 1 single there. And a little bit short from Kartikeya.
You know, the body language from the 11 Warriors is not great. The shoulders are down. Not much energy in the field. And it's only 4.4 overs done.
As he runs into Zain and chips it straight up. This should be a dolly and takes it. Kartikeya gets his first wicket here. And it was a googly. As I thought, he does bowl lots of googlies. He does deceive many batsmen here. Zain trying to chip it into mid-wicket area, trying to pick up a single. And the googly gets the leading edge. And Covers takes a sitter here.
And as we saw a couple balls ago, he just flicked it to long on with the spin, but with the googlies, tried to flick it again against the spin. That's what causes the leading edge.
We have Aryan Gotkar, the youth player, coming in. So as we have Kunal Segal joining us in the commentary box.
Hello everyone. This is my first time that I'm going to be commentating on any cricket match. Excited to be here.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting how the batsmen approach the situation here. It's about to run the ball they need. So
What do you think, guys? This game can turn on its head, or you think they have too many wickets still?
yeah, I think it's going to be a close match, whatever it is. They have to face Kartikeya and Aditya Gupta. It's not going to be easy on this pitch. So and Aryan Gotkar, the youth player, will be there.
There's still half the innings left. I think a lot can change in this game. Just another 31, 32 runs needed. And with Kartikeya and Adi bowling heat, they'll look to change the game here.
Yeah, they do have that slip in play. He loops it up. It was a googly there. And it'll
Well
just be a
bowled.
dot ball.
So exactly at the halfway mark, Assassins chasing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they need 31 or they need 32 more runs of 5 overs. Looks like the chase should have some turn, right? What do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
We all want it to go down the wire, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
obviously.
definitely want that.
There's many bowlers to come. I think this is very defendable, but it's also very chaseable. Definitely gonna go down to the wire.
Yeah, Aryan Gotkar here. He's definitely he's a very good batsman. He plays his singles and doubles, and I think that role could be very crucial here. That's really what they need. They just need someone who could rotate strike, get the singles and doubles. So that's what his task will be here.
Yeah, you just said it. That's what they need. 6 runs and over, right?
Yeah.
And this ground being big, twos are available. I don't know how deep the fielders are on the boundary. Twos are very much available. If you do smart batting, you can always count on running between the wickets.
And he runs in here. Looks like it's going to be called a wide there. So they are introducing Rajneesh. He's a pacer here.
And extras are the last thing you want here. Low scoring game. And extras could really hurt you.
Again, that's down leg there, and it's going to be another wide. So already 2 runs without bowling a single delivery.
Not helping the cause. 2 runs, extras. That's the least thing any fielding team wants at this point. I wonder why they are saving their spinners for the end moment. I think this was a time to keep the run rate down and bring it to the last 3 overs, bowling their 2 best leg spinners together, over each again.
Yeah, I agree. I think they should have continued them. They're bowling pretty well as he runs in.
Oh dear.
Again, it'll be called a
Another
wide.
one.
Already 3 runs off the over. This is not what you want here. Rajneesh not able to find his line.
It's 3 extras in a row, 3 off 0 balls here. This could be the over that makes the chase comfortable here.
That one is a better delivery, and there's a chance of a run out. They do sneak a single, and they will sneak another one.
No,
But the batsman,
they stay.
even
They don't need to take risks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
4 runs already came off the first ball. They have 5 more balls of this particular over, which we think is a part-time bowler. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it looks like a part-time bowler here. They just wanted to bowl a pacer. I'm not sure why. They could have continued the spin. I think that would have been the better option, maybe.
Yeah, they should have just tried to close out the game, get as many wickets as possible with the spinners, and not take it deep.
Looks like the keeper, Shwetan, is coming up to the stumps. Not going to be easy, especially when he's bowling a little bit down leg.
And we have Rajneesh Patil to Naresh Ramareddy to second ball.
He goes back foot to that. It was a front foot ball, really. These batsmen, they've been going back foot to full balls here. I know on this pitch you can go to some of them.
Keeper up to the stumps. You guys think putting pressure on the batsman, or is just that the ball was good enough to get beaten?
I'm not sure. I didn't really understand that decision. He's bowling down leg too, so might be a little bit tough.
Could be tricky, right, for the keeper?
Yeah.
I think it's definitely about the pressure, though. One thing
Well bowled.
we've seen batsmen all through the game just coming down the track and trying to hit it. So this is definitely about stopping that.
Score is ticking. We need dot balls and wickets in a bunch, right?
Yep. Because they just need just runs coming, just singles. That's all they need. So they need to stop the singles. Let's punch down the short covers. It'll be the dot. That's what they need. They need to bowl as many dots as possible.
I'm hoping my first commentary outing can be a little more exciting than this.
Yeah.
Let's take it down the wire.
Yeah, if I was 11 Warriors, I'd have maybe a couple more fielders in the ring. They're not really hitting it over. So I would try to stop the singles. Because that's all they need, singles.
Well bowled again.
Aryan Gupta just not able to get off the mark here.
T10 can
Sorry, there was a plate interruption, but they will get 2 runs. There was no backup at the bowler's end. So in trying to get one, the throw was thrown hard by Kartikeya Jagadish to the bowler's end. And with no backup being there, they will pick up 2.
And much more prepared to run the second this time. We saw last time when there were overthrows, he was almost, at the 30-yard circle after running the quick single. But this time, he was much more prepared.
4 overs, 25 runs. Should be not a problem, but you never know cricket.
Yeah, as you can see here on the wormhole, they got off to a good start, but it did slow down with a couple of wickets in the end. So. Here we have Aditya Gupta back. He pulled a very good first over here. So he will be back. And here we have the points table. 11 Warriors. They're in the end here. Assassins, they're 6th. 11 Warriors have lost very badly that game. So their net run rate pushed them all the way to the end.
I mean, right now it's too early to call any team, right? We have to wait until everybody plays 2 or 3 games each to understand how the tournament is going to go.
Yes.
What team is going to qualify as we are looking for playoffs.
Yep.
Right.
It's a good decision to bring back Aditya Gupta. He's a very experienced bowler. And it's going to be interesting to see how he bowls. Will he loop it up, or will he bowl quicker, or will he vary the pace?
Oh, that's a good ball to start with. Just hitting that middle to leg line and turning it away. Just tucks it for 1.
Well, the situation is that bowlers need to create something. Batsmen are happy at this point just to take a single and see off them. The leg spinner. If I was the captain here, I would try to squeeze in extra fielders to cut off those singles and try to squeeze dot balls in right now. This is what this is what any captain would love.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking as well. As I said before, bring the fielders in. It's not easy to hit Aditya Gupta over the top because he does have the variation and the slower one and the googly, which is tough to pick. So I would definitely bring in more fielders. Just looped up and chipped up.
No man land. Okay.
And they go for 2.
Yeah. That's not right cricket by the fielding team. I think the game is just drifting away, ball by ball. All they need is 22 runs more off 22 balls.
Yeah, and in situations like these, you can't let the twos get away from you.
Yeah, I agree. So you definitely don't make it tighter. Bring those fielders in. As this one was a googly, didn't pick it. It was well bowled by Aditya. It's very tough to pick that googly. He has very good skill of his. Very few batsmen can pick that googly there.
I think Captain JK should get fielders in at this point and try to let them take risk for each run or each ball.
That one was very short.
Doesn't
Batsman
help
left.
the cause.
Bowler not happy with that.
Yeah, even the keeper there, so Shwet and Srinivasan just left that as well. They'll pick up 3. Good running there.
You know, I think the plan from 11 Warriors, you know, we haven't seen a big hit from either of the batsmen tonight. So just bring the fielders in, just cut every run possible.
Yeah, I definitely agree. You could keep maybe a deep in wicket and maybe long on, maybe sweeper. But I think that's the max you need outside. As he runs in, be a better length there than they sneak that single at point.
That's great batting too. Every fielder they're bringing in, they're still being able to find the singles. It's great batting.
Yeah, it's a good cricket by the batting team, but I really don't think that the bowling team is reading the situation well at this point. They're not understanding that the game is actually getting out of their hands every over, right? Over by over or ball by ball, however you want to take it. This over was their most important chances they needed to create in this over, but as we said, Aditya Gupta finished his spell.
Yeah.
And still 2 wickets down.
And it looks like Kartikeya Jagadish to bowl this over. You know, the 2 main bowlers, Aditya Gupta and Kartikeya Jagadish, they're going to be bowled out after this over, so it'll be interesting to see who bowls the next few overs.
A very sorry batting scorecard for 11 Warriors.
Just no one getting going there.
Yeah. Here we have Assassins 1.
Shall we call this last throw of the dice? What do you think?
Yeah, this should be. I mean, if he's not able to pick up any wickets here, or at least limit the runs, keep it under 3 and over, then this could be. As he comes down the track, the long on is there, and that is great running there. They took one for the throw. He had the ball in his hands, and they still took off, and they made it comfortably.
Yeah, that's great running. 2 quick batsmen. Aryan Gotkar, who's very quick, and Naresh, we've seen it throughout the innings. He's been taking those quick singles, so this is a good combination if you want to complete a run-a ball chase.
If you guys see on the paper, 11 Warriors is a very good team, right?
Yeah.
Good players they have,
Yeah.
but both the matches, a very sorry performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think they haven't understood the situation, as you said.
The problem is definitely in the batting. They haven't got going in either games.
Too much pressure on the captain now, bowling himself.
Again, short, but there won't be any run. Straight to covers here.
So now looks like they have created a little better field inside the circle. They should have done that previous over. Loud appeal, and that has been given.
Was the googly, as we were saying, a very good weapon of Kartikeya's and Aditya Gupta's. And this one, the batsman did not expect it at all, playing for the leg spin. It just came in, and Kartikeya gets his first wicket. This could be the turning point. A set batsman has to go.
Yeah, you really don't want that as the chasing team in a crucial situation. The batsman that's been batting through the innings, you don't want him to get out.
At last, the captain performs with the ball, right?
Yeah.
That's what we want to see. We want to see good players perform at current or the situations that we think that can change the game.
We saw it in the last game when the set batsman fell at a crucial time in the chase. The new batsman, he was just not prepared. He just couldn't get off the mark.
So Kartikeya here, he got his first wicket. He has 3 more balls in his spell. Be good to get another wicket, maybe put more pressure on. Maybe I would get more fielders in. Both these players are fairly new to the crease, and they definitely can't hit the big shot as just coming in. I mean, they can, but it's going to be tough in the beginning, so I'd bring in more fielders.
New batsman in, they should get more fielders in and let him go over the top.
Yeah, have the deep wicket out, long on out. I think that would be it.
I think it's a poor decision to have long off out.
Yeah, and sweeper, I would say. Let them get it through. And that one's pitched up and edged and through the gap
misses
there.
that one too.
And the keeping has not been so great from Shwetan Srinivasan. Until now, he's given a couple byes and missed some wide ones, which he could have gotten.
Taking his eyes off. He is an experienced keeper though, but that's what cricket does. It tests everybody, right?
Yeah, when pressure's put on. He still does have a slip though, Kartikeya, going for the kill. That one pitch short, comes down.
He missed a stump.
Oh dear.
And the umpire says it's not out. I think he didn't collect the ball properly. And that's another chance gone. We were just talking about his keeping. And another chance goes begging. Kartikeya almost got his second wicket. That could have definitely been a game changer. Sai Anup Reddy, he can bat, but he misses the stumping. Shwetan.
2 runs given and a stump gone begging, as you said.
Now this could really be interesting going into the last 2 overs with the main bowlers bowled out and the batting team just struggling that little bit with the main batsman getting out.
That one is pitched short, and again no run. So Dots building in a pretty good over. A good spell by Kartikeya Jagadish. 2 overs, 7 runs, 1 wicket.
And this is cricket, right? Anything can change. Anything can happen. The batting team were cruising. And suddenly 1 wicket fell, and the Dots started to pile up.
And now they need 14 of the last 2 overs. 14 from 12 balls. It's going to be interesting to see who they bowl here.
Those kind of mistakes could be heavy in a very, very must-win situation for this team.
Yeah, this could bring back the momentum. And be on Goram here. He's going to be trusted with the second to last over.
Defending 14 runs of 2.
Yeah. So he's going to have some pressure, but these batsmen are fairly new. And all they need to do is single double, single double. They can't go for the big shot, as they'll just put more pressure on them.
Dot balls its key at this point.
Yeah, that's what they need.
Even if he can leave it 8 to 9 runs of the last over, there might be an outside chance, given how pressure can take away.
Yeah.
You know, it's a classic T20 strategy. Just bowl your best bowler in the penultimate over. So Kartikeya Jagadish obviously has the belief in Anand Gurum that he can make this over count something.
I like the number on the t-shirt.
Oh yeah, Kunal Sehgal having the number himself. So, and Aryan Gotkar, the youth, will have some pressure on him as he is faced in a pressure situation. 14 off 12, there'll be lots of pressure on him. And it's going to be nice to see what he tries to do here, his intent.
Just keep it on 4th and 5th stump. Let the pitch do whatever. Okay, that's not a great start.
Will be called a wide there. That's not what you want here.
Obviously trying to bowl those wide Yorkers. Just a quick chat between the 2 batsmen, just calming each other down. Now it's going to be 13 off 12. I think the areas that Aryan Gupta should look for is down to third man and around square leg.
Yeah, there's lots of gaps here. He goes short, and there's a chance of run out the bowler's end. But the bowler, and they do sneak a second one. That's very good running there.
That is very poor cricket from the fielding team.
Yeah, I agree there. The bowler, he was not behind the stumps. He was in front of the stumps. So even if the throw was good and on the stumps, he would have collected in. It's very poor cricket, and there was no proper backup, and they do sneak too. The pressure is off now.
And this game is just fluctuating here. 11 Warriors might have been on top at the end of that last over, but R3 in just one ball. This changes the momentum completely.
This one is a full toss. A lot of peel. Says it's going down. But they do sneak another one, which is all they need.
I feel really poor cricket by the bowler. He saw that the ball was drifting down the leg side. Instead of appealing, he could have attacked the ball and tried to stop the batsman from running that single.
Yeah, I kind of agree. It was way down the leg side. The umpire was never going to give that out. Maybe could have stopped a single. Create more pressure with the dots.
I think it was just a hint of desperation there. Just wanted that wicket.
Yeah, I agree. Sanam Karagaram comes in for his third delivery. And he swings at it. Doesn't get anything on it. That's not what you want. You only need run a ball. You don't need to swing at anything here. You just need bat on ball. It was pretty tough for the batsmen coming before. Should have kept that in mind and maybe look for the singles dab to third man. There's a big gap there. He runs in, comes down, again misses it. This is not what you want, and they almost sneak one.
Well, the batsman is not trying to score, but the fielding team wants to give away runs. What's the need of throwing the ball when the batsman is in the crease?
Yeah, there was no need there.
I think it's just the pressure just getting to them that little bit.
Yeah, they didn't get to get the run because there was a backup at the bowler's end. But if that had hit the stumps, there was no one there and they could have sneaked one there.
Two crucial balls to come.
Balls are short. It's straight up in the air. Deep in wicket, settling underneath. It doesn't go for the catch.
I don't believe that Aaron should have gone for the catch at this point.
Yeah, I agree. There was a catching opportunity. Just waited until it bounced there.
He did not even try that catch.
And he does, Karthikeya does switch himself down to deep in wicket and sends Aaron in there for single saving at short mid wicket. And this is the last ball, a very crucial one. And now they're going to need 8 off the final over if it's a dot ball. And he flicks it on the leg side. That is an incredible shot there. That's going to be 4 runs, 1 bounce. And this takes a lot of pressure off a very poor ball there on the pads. All you have to do is flick it down there, no one down at deep square leg. And that takes a lot of pressure off. 4 runs now from the final over needed.
Boundary to finish the 9th. Just 4 needed now.
Only a miracle can change this game.
Yeah, pretty much.
And they definitely need to have many fielders in. They cannot continue with their 4 or 5 fielders outside. They need to stop those singles. They need to have 1 or 2 men on the offside and leg side very close for that tap and run there.
I'm actually very surprised. So many experienced cricketers playing in this fielding team, 11 Warriors, and still they made those simple mistakes in the field.
It wasn't the best cricket.
That's basics, right?
Yeah, it wasn't the best cricket from the fielding team.
Yeah, this is a fast-paced game, so the decisions have to be made as fast as possible. Once you see that the batsmen are not going for shots, they're just looking to take singles, you gotta bring the field in. You gotta be aggressive. That's the only way you're gonna win these low-scoring games.
And Dun bowled 1 over. The second one was given 10 runs off it. So they are trusting him with the final over. They only need 4 runs off it.
3 runs in the kitty. 3 to defend.
Looks like they're having everyone in. Is there anyone out? Looks like there's no one out, so they are having everyone in. This This is a good choice.
Something they could have done like at the end of 7th over.
Yeah, they could have done it. Maybe not everyone, but maybe at least only 2 people out. That would have been better. As Vitun runs in. That one slower and pulled away from Aryan Gotkar.
And
He stops it with his foot. The men at deep score leg, they pick up 2.
all
Now
right.
they only need 2 runs to win in the next 5 deliveries. That's a poor ball there, a short ball. He's bowled in the first over. His first over, some short balls. And he does continue with it. It's not what you
we've
want.
been discussing about the fielding team and what lapses they've been doing. But if you should give credit to the batting team also to keep their heads on and bat normal, right?
Yeah, I definitely agree there as his stumping, but not given out. But yeah, I definitely agree. We have to give credit to the batsmen. They've kept their cool. They haven't gone for any very big shots. They've just went for the singles and doubles, especially Aryan Gotkar in particular. He's been playing well so far.
And they've come out with an obvious plan that they've executed very well. You know, as we saw with the openers, the goal was just to get those singles and those odd boundaries.
I think
And-
sometimes cricket is just about keeping the basics right.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what they did.
And they only need just 2 here. As doesn't bowl that ball. And Assassins are on the verge of winning here. Goes for the sweep. Small misfield there.
And the
They
game
are
is
going
over.
for the 2.
They
And
got
that
it.
will be the win. Assassins, they get through. They're very happy. And Assassins, they win their first match. And it was a pretty tight game. Not the best of the cricket from 11 Warriors. And the Assassins get through and win by 7 wickets.
You got to give credit to Assassins. You know, it's a very organized chase. They've done it exactly the way they've wanted to. Only losing 3 wickets in the process. Just kept looking for those singles and doubles. And
11 Warriors have only themselves to blame for this loss. They didn't bat well. On top of that, the fielding was not there.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And the batting team, Assassins, here we have. Here's the scorecard here. Hamad and Naresh opened. They had a pretty good start. Zain came in, couldn't get out, and Aryan and Sai Anoop, they played very well. And they both took the game till the end, and we have the bowling here.
Anyways, kudos to the batting team. I had a lot of fun commentating with you guys. Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, see you guys.
Yeah, bye. And the bowling, let's just finish this off. Hanif opened Vitun and bowled the best. In the beginning, JK and Adi came and bowled very well. And Anand wasn't able to finish it off in the end here. And here is the summary. Here we have that summary, 11 Assassins winning by 7 wickets here.
Not a high-scoring game at all. The highest score being 19.
Yeah, I definitely
From
agree,
Vitun.
and winning on the 9.3. And
See how this will change the points table.
Assassins, they'll definitely go up. And thank you so much, guys, for joining us,
We'll see you tomorrow.
and we'll see you tomorrow.